What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 6, episode 2. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on now? I'm going on and apologize in advance. Let me go ahead and apologize in advance. I am so sorry. Okay. I pushed this live back 2 damn times. I was supposed to do this live at 4:30 today. I was watching the show and fell asleep. Pushed it back to 5:30. Fell asleep again. And then I was like, you know what, Scotty? You need to try to stay up. And so I stayed up enough to pick up where I left off and then took it from there. So that's why this live got pushed back like 2 different times because I was tired. Okay. I told y'all last night after I got done doing my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, I had to go and film. So that was like 10 o'clock at night. I went to go film last night. And I don't think I made it home until 2 a.m. and I had to be up for work at 5 a.m. So I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. So I knew that once I got home, because what I thought I was going to do, I thought I was going to watch the show, do the live, and then go take a nap because I got to film again tonight. But it didn't happen that way. So I fell asleep while I was watching the show. And it's something about that bed of mine that's so comfortable. It's like soon as you lay down, if you tired as hell and you lay down on that bed right there, you going to sleep. So yeah, your boy is tired. Okay, like everything that's been going on with this book and filming this show, I'm tired, and I'm glad that the filming aspect of this show is coming to a close this week. Like we are really, we're at the last week of filming. And then after that, we only got to do like confessionals and cast and pictures and the opening credits and then shit like that, promo. So yeah, maybe I can get a little bit of rest. Okay, because with October coming in and it's gonna be like a hard hitting schedule with all the shows I got to review in October. Yeah, we got to try to get it going because I had my whole day, pretty much prepared. Like I knew I was gonna get here, do Salt Lake City at 4:30, and then I was gonna come back and do a live on Cardi B and JT. But it looks like I'm not gonna be able to do no live on Cardi B and JT because I got to film tonight. So what I'm probably gonna wind up doing is doing a pre-record on Cardi B and JT, maybe, and then whatever I gotta do in the morning before I gotta go to work, I'll do that. But I'm tired, y'all. I am. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ugh, I appreciate you doing this review, Scotty. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. As far as I'm gonna talk more about it later, of course. But I'm letting y'all know my book is out now, and starting Friday, I'll be going to the post office, and I'll be sending out the book starting on Friday. So yes, so that's my day off. That's my day off. So I'm gonna be going to the post office on Friday, sending out these books and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm only gonna send out a couple at a time because it's like 40 books, so I can't just be hauling out 40 of these damn books up there at one time. I'm gonna be doing them. I'm gonna do a bit at a time so you guys can get y'all books. But as far as the pre-orders are concerned, so at this point, if you want a book, you have to go to Amazon to get it because pre-orders are pretty much done for at this point. But the last time I checked, my book was at number 75 in the Black and African women's fiction new releases chart. So yes, we actually did do a top 80 debut. We did get into the top 80 like we wanted to. So definitely. So the book is doing well. And I appreciate people for buying it and things like that. So yes, we're I'm gonna promote it in every video that I do. Most definitely. And especially when the show comes out and stuff like that. But yes, so yes, your boy is officially an author. Yes, okay. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get into this review because this is what y'all here for. And I normally start at the 5 minute mark, but I winded up talking. So let's go ahead and get into this review, y'all. So let me where is the there we go. My notes. Okay. So we're gonna pick up. Okay. So the girls are waking up. They're still on a camping trip for right now. And not Hazel, oh my God. Heather and Whitney go and brush their teeth by the river. And Heather was basically saying that she can't spit out of her mouth no more due to the fact that she done got Botox on the lips. Now, that was funny as hell to me because I never knew that Botox affect the way you spit and shit like that. And my thing about it is, girl, why do y'all be doing that to y'allselves then? Like, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. I'm not against anybody going to get some plastic surgery. I'm not against nobody fixing what they feel like they need to fix. I'm not against it because, bitch, I got my teeth done. So I can't say nothing about nobody going to get none fixed. Where I stop at is with the Botox and the fillers. And I don't understand why people go and get that Botox and the fillers and then make them look like a damn Chinese woman half the time. I'd be like, why in the hell are y'all getting that shit? It ain't making y'all look no better than what you looked. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know, but in Heather's case, she does look good. But still in all, I'm just like, girl, but let me tell y'all something about me. This damn camping trip shit, ain't no way in the fuck I could have done that. I'm just being real. Ain't no way in the fuck I could have done that shit. Period. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. You wanna know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I couldn't have done this shit mainly because of the fact that I don't want to brush my teeth by the damn river. I don't want to do that bullshit. I don't want to eat no lizards and shit. I don't want to do that. Like, no. So coming down, like when my dad would want to do like camping trips with me and my brothers and stuff when we got older and shit and we started getting along and stuff, I was like, no, hell no. I'm like, hell no. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna do it. So, but but I don't like that shit though. As much as a man I am, it still got a little bit of girl in me in the sense. They was cooking. I think Bronwin was cooking steak, and Mary was like, "Girl, you cannot cook a steak." And then, Bronwin was like, "I can't cook nothing." I'm like, "Girl, you ain't the only one. Ever since I've been living on my own, I've been trying to learn how to cook, honey. I just learned how to cook tacos, and I learned how to make sloppy joes on my own." Can't tell me shit, okay? But anyway, they were sitting down by the fire, and Heather was basically saying that her daughter Annabelle is about to graduate from high school, and she's going to college and stuff like that. And she feels bad because she's ready for that era of her life to be over. Like, the whole family life, the era of family life is what she wants to be over. And she was talking about the way she grew up, being a Mormon, having parents that were married for a long time, and how she had a lot of expectation on her in a sense about how to grow up and how to be and what she should do and things like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I I be looking at these shows, and I be looking at the religions that these people grew up in, and sometimes I be feeling bad for them because I be like, I don't know if I could do anything like that. Like, I really don't think I could. And that's only because of the fact that it's like, so I can't do what I want to do. I gotta live my life for you at this point in time. Like, I gotta live my life on your terms. I gotta do whatever you tell me to do. I gotta do whatever you say do. And I'm gonna be looked down upon if I don't do what the fuck you want me to do. And I'm marching to beat of my own drum anyway, so none of that shit would ever work on me. But you know, I can't imagine living under those type of rules where I gotta sit up here and do things based off of my parents and what they want. You know what I mean? That's really not. And then people have to go through life doing it. Like, it's not even just you doing it under my roof. You're doing it in life as a grown ass person, and I don't see how. But you know, just watching and listening to Heather, I did kind of feel bad for her and her Botox ass face. Like I do kind of feel bad for her and stuff like that. Because it is, for most parents it's bittersweet when their kids grow up and they leave and go to college and figure out the world on their own. You know what I mean? Like it is kind of, I've never heard nobody sit there and say they can't wait for it to be over. But some parents don't want that shit to be over. You know what I mean? Like I know my mama, when I went off to college, she did not want to let me go. And even at the age of 36, she still don't want to let me go. And I live in Atlanta and she's still in Mississippi. So, it's like, it's different. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's different. So I don't know how this gonna go, but it's different. Okay, so what's good here? What we got? So then Bronwin says that she relates to Heather. She grew up as a Mormon herself. She has parents that's been together for like 50 years. And, but she feels a little different. She is not really ready for her daughter to leave. With her daughter getting ready to go to college, she's moved her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend into her house. So it's like she's doing whatever she possibly can to keep her daughter there because she doesn't really know what life would be like without Gwen, growing up, without Gwen being around. And so when Bronwyn was telling Heather that, Heather instantly got irritated with Bronwyn, but I didn't understand why she got so, irritated with her. I mean, she was sitting here trying to relate to her and tell her that she understood where she was coming from, although she feels different. She understood where she was coming from. And I just didn't understand why the fuck Heather was so goddamn irritated. Girl, why the fuck you irritated? You irritate all of us anyway by all that ass kissing you do. So I don't understand why you so irritated and why you so damn finicky about any goddamn thing. Why the fuck you mad? Why the fuck you feel some type of way is what I'm trying to figure out. Why do you feel any kind of way about anything? That's my question. But the thing with Heather is that she sits there and she says that she don't have a problem with Bronwyn and she don't dislike Bronwyn. But every time Bronwyn says or do something, you feel what I'm saying? She always get annoyed or agitated or irritated and always find a way to try to dog the girl out all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't have a problem with Bronwyn. I don't have a problem with Bronwyn at all. I don't have a problem. Yes, the fuck you do. You don't like that girl. Just say you don't like her. I just don't understand people who sit around and pretend like they like somebody and they know they don't. It's just irritating. And the thing with Heather is that I really liked her when Salt Lake City first came out. I really liked her. But it's just something when I go and I watch these new seasons and I just see how she's evolved into someone that I don't recognize. And I'm just not with it. And I ain't feeling that shit either. I'm just going to be real. I ain't feeling the shit because it's irritating. Like, Heather is annoying. She's a bitch too. Okay. But anyway, moving on. Let me go ahead and get to the next thing. So Whitney says she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, but she really can't. And now, she really can't at this point because, her and her husband started their business and now they're going through one of the worst times of their life. So she has to do things to make money at this point. So she really can't be no stay-at-home mom, even if she wanted to. And, I understand that. Sometimes there's a lot of things that you want to do, but you just got to sacrifice your wants to get your needs met. And if you got to you can't, if you can't be no stay-at-home mom, then you can't be no stay-at-home mom right now. Shit, I'd rather work for myself right now, but I can't, but we get into Whitney, then asked Mary about her son. And then, Mary gives us the update about her son and stuff like that. And so they say that, we've been here for a minute now. It's time for us to go home. So they get in the RV and they all get prepared to go back to the south, to the lake, to the city. But the RV can't move because it's stuck. Okay. The girls get out the RV minus Mary, because Mary says she ain't getting out. They get out to push the RV and they all pushed it and the RV moved. One thing about it, and two things for sure. Mary is me personified, because if I was on an RV trip, on a camping trip, and I'm sitting in the damn RV and they tell me, so, hey, Scott, we got to get out and push this, I've been like, you better send the bitch because I ain't coming. I ain't finna sit up here and push no damn RV. Shit, I'm gay. The fuck I look like pushing a damn RV. You know, but that's neither here nor there, because I wasn't finna be getting out here pushing no damn RV. That's not gonna happen. So we get into Lisa and Heather. Now, Lisa and Heather, they meet up for lunch. And Heather was, Lisa was saying that she hates that she wasn't there with the rest of the girls, and how she wished she was there. Girl, you don't wish you were there. You said you didn't want to be around Bronwin. That was the main thing you said to Angie. So, girl, stop acting like you wish you were there. Girl, bye. You didn't wish you were there. You didn't want to be there. So stop it with the fuck shit. Stop it with the fake shit. You didn't want to be there no damn way. So then Heather said, well, Lisa, even though you were not there, you were still there. And Lisa was like, what do you mean? And Heather was like, you were the topic of discussion on this trip. And when it came down to it, Bronwyn was basically there on this trip just to trash you, Lisa. She was there to trash you. So then Lisa was like, Bronwyn does not have any idea on what she's talking about. She keeps on talking about these dismissed cases. And at the end of the day, the cases were dismissed. It's not like it's an ongoing case. The case was dismissed. So why is she talking about, what happened with the case? It was dismissed. And so there's no claims, there's no nothing. Like, she wants us to talk about something that's not happening and something that is not there. And I just don't understand why. But my thing with Lisa is, from the little bit that I have seen, you are a pompous ass bitch. You always sit up here and you always have something to say about everybody else's shit. But then when something goes on with you, you think that don't nobody, you think ain't nobody supposed to have no opinion on you and your lawsuits. I'm pretty sure that if Bronwyn had some motherfucking lawsuits, you'll be somewhere talking about it. I'm pretty sure if anybody has something going on, you'll be somewhere talking about it. So, girl, stop acting like you're a motherfucking victim. Girl, shut your motherfucking mouth up. Don't nobody care about you and what the fuck you got going on. Be glad somebody talking about your ass. Be glad, bitch, because without them talking about you, you really ain't got shit going on. And I really don't see the appeal of you. Just because you a bitch does not make you entertaining. You're a boring, you're a snooze fest. You really don't be having shit going on unless somebody talking about you. So be glad that the motherfuckers is talking about you. I can't stand you. You don't want nobody talking about them damn lawsuits because you shame. That's all it is. You don't want nobody talking about them damn lawsuits because you shame. Well, girl, get in line. Be shame. Fuck out of here. Like, she always gotta, say and do weird shit all the time. I just don't see why people like her so much. That's when Lisa says, I live a different life from everyone. Girl, you don't live no different life from nobody. Here she goes with the classist, elitist ass remarks and things like that. I live a different life from everybody in this group. I live a different life from everybody in this group. What's so different from your life than everybody else's life, girl? Tell me what the difference is. Because Scotty want to know what the difference is. What's the difference in your life and everybody else's? You know what I mean? Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, let me tell y'all. I mean, and girl, I'm glad somebody said it in the comments, because I was gonna forget to say it. And girl, look at how you look. You look a mess. You look a motherfucking mess in that confessional. Girl, what's really wrong with you? Because you look a fool. Like, who been stressing your ass out? Because you look a fool. Why you look a fool, girl? Because that's what you look like, a motherfucking fool. Shit. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, she got a lot of nerve. She just irritates me, y'all. I don't like Lisa. It's that hard to tell. I don't like Lisa. She just irks me. And, when she gets called out, she likes to insult people and deflect. And not only does she like to insult people and deflect, but she likes to sit there and make elitist ass comments to make herself feel better and make herself be better than everybody else. She just got me fucked up. That's just what she got me, okay? So she said, well, who defended me? What about Meredith? When Meredith was Meredith, okay. And then she said Angie said some things, and then Lisa was saying that she was disappointed by Meredith and Angie. She thought that Meredith was her friend, and she thought that her and Angie have come a long way from where they were, and she's just tired. And when she's crying, here go Heather. I think it's okay for you to be hurt by friends that betrayed you. Heather, I got something to ask you. How her ass smell? Cause your nose is all up in it. How did ass smell, Heather? Cause I know you know the smell of it. You all up in her ass. And it's not becoming. It's not becoming and it's not cute. That you up her ass like that. I hope her ass smell like roses. You a lap dog. And that's just really the situation at hand. Like, you a whole lap dog in these streets for real. Like, you ain't got no backbone. You ain't got nothing. And I'm very disappointed. I just never would have thought that Heather would turn out to be this type of person. You feel what I'm saying? Because like when I first, like I said, when I first saw her on the show, like I really, really liked her. You know, like I really fucked with Heather at the beginning. But it's like now it's like, girl, get your ass the fuck on. You know, like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, get your ass on, because like you ain't got no backbone. And I think that's the part that I just don't respect about her. She don't have no backbone about herself. And she doesn't really have anything to say really, because all she does is sit around here and do Lisa's dirty work when she's not around. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I don't know. Mm-mm. I don't see it. I don't see it for Heather, and I damn sure don't see it with motherfucking don't see it for motherfucking Lisa. I don't give a fuck about her crying. You know what I mean? But like I said on the last live that I did on this show, Heather always is somebody's lap dog, because I remember when the show first came on, she was Jen's lap dog. And then when Jen left, you know, she went up to Lisa's ass. So whatever. So Whitney and Bronwin, they was talking, and Bronwin was basically saying that when she was talking to Heather, she wasn't trying to offend Heather. She was trying to relate to Heather. But she just feels as though anytime she comes around Heather, she's always annoying Heather, and she doesn't really know how to satisfy Heather. And she really wants to be cool with Heather. Bronwin, I'm just gonna tell you like this: stop trying to satisfy that damn peacock. Stop trying to satisfy her. She ain't nobody to satisfy. Stop trying to satisfy her. It ain't even worthy. It ain't even worth it. Stop trying to satisfy her, because at the end of the day, she ain't nobody to satisfy. Like, you trying to fit in with Heather when Heather trying to fit in with Lisa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she trying to fit in with her. So you really ain't got no reason to be trying to fit in with her for nothing in the motherfucking world. Fuck that girl. Fuck Heather. Who the fuck is she supposed to be? She ain't no motherfucking body at all. She's no one. You shouldn't be trying to reach out to her and do anything for her. You shouldn't. For what? She ain't gonna do it for you. She ain't gonna do it for you. The chance the chance that she got to throw your ass under the bus when she was talking to Lisa, she did that shit. And she sit up here and she wants to pretend like she ain't got no problem with you. Baby, she got a problem with you. She tried so hard to be cool and all this other shit. When girl, fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out my face. Cause you full of shit. Just a weak ass bitch. Like I can't with Heather. I can't, y'all. I can't with Heather. I just can't. I hate it. Then they start talking about Lisa and them lawsuits. I don't care what nobody say. Bronwyn can talk about them lawsuits all the fuck she wants to. Talk about them. Shame her ass. Shame Lisa. Cause Lisa shames everybody else. Talk about them damn lawsuits. Make her feel like shit. I'm here for it. Make her feel shitty, because she'll do it to somebody else. Make her ass feel shitty. Bronwyn is on her ass about them damn lawsuits. And Whitney is standing right there enjoying the mess, just like I would. Okay? Just like the fuck I would, girl. The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody got time for that. And then everything that Lisa was saying was a lie. Bravo kept on proving that it wasn't a lie. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck Lisa. Nail her to the goddamn cross. She thinks she God anyway. Nail her to the cross and just do what you got to do. Because I don't care. I don't care. And people can feel however they want to feel about Bronwin or whatever. But Lisa ain't shit. And she ain't never been shit, and she ain't never gonna be shit. The only shit she's gonna be is a narcissistic, pompous ass bitch. That's what she's going to be. That's what she will always be. You will always be. You will always be. That's what you're gonna always be. And there's really nothing anyone can do about that. All we could do is just, let you do you when it come down to that. But girl, fuck you. Fuck you, girl. Because we really don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about them lawsuits. We just want to use them against you. The same way you want to use other people's shit against them. Fuck you. Okay? Anyway, moving on. So we're going to go ahead and get into who we get into now. Mary. So Mary's having a conversation with her son. Okay? And Mary's son says that he feels less than because he's still doing drugs. Right? And here's the thing with that. One thing about Mary, she gonna keep it 100. People feel however they feel about Mary. People think she probably a witch or something. Do what you do, but she gonna keep it real. Mary kind of blames herself for being like this helicopter mom that's always on their kid, always doing this, always trying to make sure they're on the straight and narrow. And she feels like because of her, this is why he turned to, doing drugs or whatever, due to the fact that, he always wanted to, be on the level of right, or be on some level of, trying to do the best thing when it come down to her. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this when it come down to Mary. I don't really think she should blame herself. I don't think so. I don't really think it's really a need for her to blame herself. You can only do so much as a parent. And, there are some parents that neglect their kids, and, that's how they're led into the wrong things at times. But being that you were there, sometimes you do. Sometimes there can be some accountability that can be taken as far as like pressuring, the kids to be what you want them to be. And sometimes their pressure can get to them so much. And I just always feel like if you have a child, and I know you got plans, you probably got plans for the child. There's a life that you see for that child. But I think for most of us, we were not the type of people that our parents wanted us to be. We just got to be honest and say that. I'm sure that my parents, when they gave birth to me being a gay man was not on the agenda. And I'm gay. And both my mom and my dad, they ride for me and I ride for them, and they love me so much. But the thing about it is, I feel like when it come down to it, that's just what it is. So I feel like with us being kids, I think everybody should take accountability. You feel what I'm saying? Like our parents should take accountability for pressuring, like putting a little bit of pressure on us for being who they want us to be. And we should take accountability sometimes for succumbing to that damn pressure. Cause like I said, I'm sure I'm not the kid that my parents envisioned. I was supposed to be college educated and, doing this and doing that. That's what I should have been. But that's not the cards that was dealt. I went in a whole nother direction. And sometimes I feel like this direction was the best. But it is what it is. He's saying that it's weed that he's doing. But if there's a part of me that feels like it's more than just weed, but I don't want to go there. So Heather and Bronwin, they meet up, and Heather was telling Bronwin that she's ready for Annabelle to graduate and all that. So then that's when Bronwin apologizes to Heather because she says that when they was having a conversation about that particular situation, she was not trying to, upset Heather, or she wasn't trying to make Heather feel no type of way. She was just trying to relate to Heather and stuff like that. And Heather says she really doesn't want to be in a situation where she's constantly being annoyed by Bronwin. Like, she doesn't want that. So she's going to accept the apology. But then Heather questions Bronwin for bringing up Lisa's situation. And she says that it's in the news, like it's out there. Like, everybody's talking about it. Why I can't talk about it? Like, it is what it is. Like, Lisa has done things to me, so why can't I talk about what she got going on? And Heather was like, well, it shouldn't even be coming between us. You saying that it shouldn't be coming between y'all, but it is, because it's gonna always come between y'all, because you're gonna always be Team Lisa every time. So yeah, you're saying right now that it shouldn't be between, yeah, you know, you're saying now that it shouldn't come between y'all, but it definitely is, though. It's gonna always come between you guys, sis. Mainly because of the simple fact that you're gonna continue to be Lisa's, you know, ass kisser. So yeah, it's gonna always come between y'all. So at this socialite party, and Lisa comes in, everybody sees Lisa come in, and then Lisa and Meredith discuss what happened on the trip. And, you know, Meredith was basically saying that it was a lot that was said, but I think that, you know, at some point you need to have a conversation with these ladies so y'all can figure things out. Brittany brings her ass over there and says that Bronwin was the one who brought up the information and said that Angie compared her to Jen Shaw. So then Lisa confronts Angie about her talking about her behind her back and comparing her to Jen. And Bronwin saw Angie and Lisa getting into it. So Angie was like, well, I wasn't the one who brought out the information. Bronwin was the one who brought out the information, and we all started talking about it because she brought it up, which is true. So then that's when Bronwin said, well, you shouldn't be talking to her about it. You should be talking to me because I'm the one who said it. So Lisa was like, I don't want to talk to you. You're dismissed. No, bitch, you don't dismiss me. You don't dismiss me, bitch. So let's not do that. That's what we're not doing. You don't dismiss me, period. At all. Gunzo, you don't dismiss me at all, girl. The fuck you talking about? So so after all that, you know, she's saying, oh, you dismissing, you're dismissing, you're dismissed. So Bronwin was just going in on Lisa. Bronwin went in on Lisa. Like, it is really nothing more to be said. She was like, you talking about me sucking dick? Well, you need to suck dick to get those lawsuits paid off. I was so damn tickled. Bronwin came over there and drugged Lisa by her damn edges, okay? Drug her. And there was really nothing that Lisa could say. There was nothing that she could say at all, because everything that Bronwin was saying was all facts, period. It was all facts. Like, I wasn't mad at Bronwin and the least bit, girl. Drag that hoe. Drag her. Okay, drag her. Just fucking drag her. Now, here's the thing. I really feel like I would have more energy for this had I not fell asleep on the show. But baby, let me tell you, one thing I will say, that motherfucking Bronwin, that bitch can read down. That's one thing she can do. She can read down. And I don't care how nobody feel about Bronwin. That girl know how to read. You know, I ain't talking about read. She can read. There's a difference. Okay, so yes, I was here for all of the dragging. I was here for it. And I was like, when I saw Bronwin walk her ass over there, I said, oh, she finna get up in Lisa's ass. She was finna get up in Lisa's ass. And my thing about Lisa is, why the fuck you bringing up the fact that she sucks dick? Okay, Ann, who don't suck dick? You know, I'm probably the only one that's never sucked dick in his life. But that's another story. Sucking dick is not a damn diss. It's not a diss. Even though, once again, you know, I ain't never sucked dick in my life. But that's another story. That's another story. Shit. Yeah, she sucked dick. That's her husband. So what's the fucking issue here? What is the issue? There is no issue. So it is what it is. So all I gotta say is this: she can throw out the sucking dick jokes all the fuck she wants to, and the dick sucking reads all the fuck she wants to, but it really don't matter at the end of the day. At the end of the day, whether she sucked dick or not, she sucked and ate your ass the fuck up tonight. Okay, well, yesterday. Okay, she ate your ass up, and there was nothing that you could say. And Lisa was sitting up here just getting louder and louder, and Bronwin just sitting up here like literally sitting up here looking crazy in the face. Like, girl, I mean, not Bronwin. Lisa was sitting up here looking crazy in the face while Bronwin was sitting up there cool as a cucumber reading her the fuck down. Okay? Period. I was here for it. So a well done episode. Okay? Let me tell y'all, I'm still trying to, I'm still going to do these lives. Okay? The only problem with Salt Lake City is that it comes on the same day as Love and Hip Hop. And y'all know that it's always going to be Love and Hip Hop over Salt Lake City because Love and Hip Hop is what about money is it, honey. So that's the only reason why I do Love and Hip Hop on Tuesdays, and then I turn around and then I do Salt Lake City on Wednesdays. But that's another story for another day, y'all. But I appreciate you guys though for being here. I really do. I appreciate you all. I love you guys. But before we get up out of here, damn, we had 84 people up in here. Oh, it gets, y'all are really coming in for the lives. Like, I know it's not getting like 100 and some people like, my other lives do or my other reviews do. But, maybe if I just keep it going, more people will show up, right? Right. So make sure you guys pick up my book. It's on Amazon and Kindle. The pre-orders are done now. So do not go to PayPal for no pre-orders because the book is officially released now. Pre-orders are done. So I got to send out those pre-orders. I start sending out those of you who pre-ordered this book. I start sending them out on Friday because I'm off on Friday. So I'm going to try to send them out, but so many at one time because there's like 40 or 50 books behind me. So I got to can't send them all out in one day. I'm going to, send them out. Okay. So, but the book is now available on Amazon and, the ebook is on there on Kindle. Okay. So, be sure to pick it up, you guys. Like I said, we got a top 80 book. Yes, we're in the top 80 of Black and African, female novels or something like that. I think that's the name of the chart on Amazon. We in the top 80, and I appreciate you guys for putting me there. Okay, but y'all, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, y'all, you boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know what hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, someone probably can melt with the cause is dealt. Nigga, I was just wishing, can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?